Hello and welcome to Synergy 365. I know it's been a minute. Just for those of you that often come and want to make sure that it's what kind of content is it? This is more of a personal nature. So if you're looking for more, I have a couple of more locked and loaded and ready to go. That'll be more technical and a little bit more content related. But I wanted to give my however so small audience um, just an update on just where I am with the channel and the title that I use. I use the title Dentist, Blood Pressure, Goals, and Resets. Why? Um, a couple of weeks ago, and if you go back and look at a couple of my videos, especially like maybe like the like day 10 through 13, I looked a little puffy. I was a little puffy. I look back at it myself, especially around like my eye. I always had like puffy eyes, but I was a little bit more puffier than normal. At a dentist appointment, I went to get a tooth pulled, and when I went to get the tooth pulled, tooth pulled, the hygienist walks in and says, "Are you on your blood pressure medicine?" I'm like thinking to my lady, "I'm not on blood pressure medicine." So she said, "Well, your blood pressure is too high for us to pull your tooth." I'm like, "Well, what is it?" And they tell me what it is. It was high. And then for the next like 2.5 weeks, my wife and I, we were taking it every day and it wasn't getting down. So I immediately started like, doing my mom's looking at blogs and stuff. You eat this, don't eat this. And everybody, that loves and cares about me giving me advice. And I don't know what I had mentally about blood pressure medicine. I felt I had this weird thing about it being like some failure because I run, I generally eat healthy and things of that nature. But it wasn't budging. My blood pressure wasn't budging. And I go into the doctor, they take it, they put me on blood pressure medicine. And then also in addition to that, I'd already made, like, for example, just diet changes. Like I stopped drinking. It's Mrs. Dash everything around or what have you, right? No salt. But what he really kind of and I have a good physician, I have a good relationship. He said, "Nancy, you gotta bring your stress level down. We can do, the food, we can do everything, and just bring your stress level down." And for me, I like to think that I carry my stress well mentally and emotionally, but I maybe wasn't realizing how stress was affecting me in my body. Right. So how does that relate to Synergy 365? I went with seats. I wanted to do this every day this year to get myself in a rhythm because in previous years, I had made commitments to make a certain amount of videos and I didn't achieve those goals. And I said I was going to get on camera every day and create. And took a shot at it. And I like to use this word with enthusiasm. And I took a shot at it and I failed. And the reason why I say that with enthusiasm is because failures are opportunities to reset. I don't have like a weird relationship with failure. I set out, if you look at the first video, I said I was going to make a video every day this year, and I haven't. And so when you have a goal sometimes and you look at it, sometimes it's an opportunity to reset and reevaluate. Meaning in January, I already made and posted more videos than I did the entire year last year. That's a win, right? Perspective wise. But that's still not what I said I was going to do. I don't like fooling myself. I said one thing, I'm doing another. And so now where we talk about is like reevaluating, recalibrating, and resetting. Am I going to continue to stress my body trying to stick to this? Or I'm going to say, you know what? I failed. I need to reset. I need to recalibrate and I need to push forward. Am I still going to hit 365 videos? I think so. Probably going to do more than that. Will it be every day? Probably not. And let me be clear. It won't be every day. I just wanted to reset about that. And I just wanted to kind of just bring everybody in and just say, hey, this is where I'm at. This is where I've been. and get back to creating without the pressure of doing it every day, because I do think that I am in a good rhythm around creating for the credit union movement, creating for small I create for small community banks as well, and using this platform as a means to enrich, educate, and make people aware of our products and services so that you can see who I am before we even step in an office together, get on a Zoom together, so you can know what type of person you'll be doing business with from an experience level and from a technical level. That's the whole purpose of that. So hope you're having a beautiful day. My blood pressure is down now. I take my little pill at night, and my goal is to be off of it by the end of the year if I can. It may be a genetic thing for me. My grandfather had some blood pressure issues. So thank you and have a blessed week.